Afterwards.
Afterwards. All right, y'all. All right, I am going.
Stop doing that once
What?
we went on Zoom.
No, it's my favorite.
Okay, we'll bring it back today just for you.
All right, y'all. So my name is Larissa Johnson. As Erin mentioned, I am the Residential Energy Program Manager for Montgomery County Department of Environmental Protection. And October actually is National Energy Action Month. So that's why I'm so excited to present this information to you today. Hopefully you are able to use all the information that I'm giving you to better serve everyone that you all talk to and come in communication with, and maybe even get some tips for yourselves. So basically, National Energy Action Month has been in existence since 1991, since George H.W. Bush had created it. And so every October, the idea is that we hope that residents and citizens of the United States, and specifically of Maryland, learn ways to lower their utility costs and help keep money in their pockets. So since last October, we put together a website called Montgomery Energy Connection. So I'm going to go through that with you, because Montgomery Energy Connection was created to help Montgomery County government and community partners provide customer education on the benefits of energy efficiency, availability of programs, and opportunities for assistance. And so basically, we had a bunch of different agencies that were giving people information, that still give people information about energy, but it's not housed in one location. So that's really, really tricky, because people have to go to a whole bunch of different places to get this information, to Department of Housing and Community Affairs, to Health and Human Services, to their utility website. It's just really overwhelming. And so what we did was in 2017, we brought together a whole bunch of stakeholders and asked them what they needed, and they said they needed this website. So before I start, I always like to make sure I have interactive components, and that's not going to end today just because we're online. So what's going to happen is I have goodies, I have prizes to give you, so you have to participate. And then what's going to happen is I mail stuff to you. So we have this wonderful goodie box. It's called an energy conservation kit. It has all sorts of fun things in it, like a shower timer and a refrigerator coil brush, but you didn't know you needed to clean your coils. It's behind your refrigerator. So there's this goodies, but you have to participate. All right, so energy tips. That's one of the biggest things that our website does and what I do in general. So what I want to know is, what is it called when you use less energy? You can shout it out, you could type it in, however you feel comfortable.
Conserving.
Who said conservation first? You have to tell me the truth. I
The lady from New Zealand.
Julia.
I think I did it.
No, she did. The other lady did.
Whoever
it was Julia.
Okay, Julia or whoever. See, the thing is, when I'm sharing my screen, I cannot see yours, so I should have told Erin that I was going to need her to regulate this. So whoever it was, what you're going to do is at the end or at any time, you're going to email me, and you're going to email me your address so that I can send you this goodie bag. So yeah, this goodie box. So it's at montgomerycountymd.gov. Okay, putting that in for everyone. So whoever said that, I'll even send two. So whoever the two first people were, it is conservation. So this happens when you use less energy. What is one type of conservation? Erin, I have to have you be the lookout. What's one way we can conserve energy?
Decrease water usage.
Who said that?
Jane.
Nice. All right, Jane, send me your information. You'll get a goodie box. Yeah, so use less water. One of the biggest ways we do this is by taking 5-minute showers. I know, I don't want to hear your groan. Larissa, 5 minutes. I know, but 5-minute shower. And the beautiful thing is that in your conservation kit, you actually get a 5-minute shower timer. So that's
Wow.
fun. Yeah. So you just put that in your shower. I use mine every day when I take my shower. I just turn it on, and then, you know, if you only take a shower every other day, then go ahead and flip it over and give yourself 10 minutes. Anyway, all right. So, okay, Jane, send me an email. All right, next up. This means not wasting energy by switching to the latest technology. What is this?
LED lights.
That's one form. That's an example.
Efficiency.
Ooh, Erin gets a box. All right, Erin. Efficiency. So the reason why this is important is because these two words get confused a lot. So conservation and efficiency. Conservation is when you use less energy. So turning off the lights, taking shorter showers. Those are conservation methods. When you are not wasting energy, that's when you switch from incandescent light bulbs to LED light bulbs. So whoever said that, that's an example of efficiency. Also switching to high efficiency shower heads or faucet aerators or buying Energy Star appliances. Those are all energy efficiency measures. So there's a little bit of a difference here. So I just wanted to let you know. So why is this important? And especially for the folks that we work with, anyone that's over the age of 60, not anyone, but if people are over the age of 60 and they are on fixed incomes, this is really important to make sure you understand, because 8 to 10% of our income goes to paying utilities. So this is a breakdown of the US average cost of utilities per month, right? So we spend about $120, let's say, on electricity. But then if you have natural gas like I do in my home, then I have to pay for that as well. And then other utility costs are in here. Water is another cost. And we always put that in with our utilities because water, which we just said, one way to use less water is to take shorter showers. And that's because we're paying for the water and we're paying to heat the water. So that's a double whammy. So that's why you want to make sure that you are using less water. Now, go ahead.
Person?
Sorry?
No,
This
no,
is per household.
Oh my God.
This is household. But I mean, but if you only live in a house by yourself, this could be your costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to know where you can get $60 internet.
Seriously, that is true. My internet's $79 and that was like a bargain. But I don't have cable TV. So a lot of times people have one or the other. So, but this is the average cost of utilities in the country per household. But here in Maryland, you will see, even in our area, we have the highest utility costs in the area. In Maryland, because we are a choice state, that means you get to choose who your electricity supplier is. It means that it's based on the market, so our costs are a little bit higher. And then, so the goal is that 8 to 10% of your total income goes to paying your utilities. But the less money you make, the higher that percentage becomes. So if you make less than $20,000 a year, you're spending more than 20 to 25% of your entire income on utilities. So this is why it's so important for us to start using less or to be able to budget better. All right, so our website, I'm gonna go to our website. So I'm gonna stop sharing here so we can actually go to the website. And, there it is. So our website, it's montgomeryenergyconnection.org. And it's super comprehensive. Everything energy related is on here. There are 3 ways that you can navigate through this website. You can go to the top if you know what you're looking for. You could go to the middle and you're like, why are you here? I need help paying my bill, or I want to lower my bill, or I want to learn about renewables. You click on there. Or, and I'm going to need a volunteer. I think Joe, I haven't heard your voice yet. So Joe, unmute yourself. Do you rent? Are you a homeowner or are you a commercial site?
Homeowner.
Homeowner. What's your zip code? Are you in Montgomery County?
20854.
Oh, you're in Rockville. All right. How many people in your home?
2.
Now this gets a little personal, but the only reason why we have to have household income here is because some of our programs are income qualifying. So
What's the range?
There you go.
All right, why don't we use the 46 to 62 number?
okay, and then I'm going to say fine now. So what's going to happen is I put in this information and it's going to personalize the results for you based on that information you just provided. So for instance, if I went, let me go actually back. I'm going to go back and give you all that information again, but now I'm going to do the household income. Okay, thank you. Household size. I'm going to go less so you can see. So when we did it for you, what you just gave us, there were 15 programs available. So now there are 23 programs available. Wow. And that's because a lot of these programs are income qualifying. So what we're going to do is we're always going to, the first 3 programs are always going to be the easiest ways for you to lower your utility costs right away. So again, because of the income that we put in, the first program that pops up is the low income energy efficiency program. This is run through Department of Housing and Community Affairs. And so folks can just go right here to apply now, and you'll see it goes into a different website. So we always navigate away from the website so that people can come back and you don't get lost. But yeah, so you just fill out the application right here. That's it. That's how you do it if you're interested, and it tells you what this program is. Or if you want more information about the program in general, this will give you information. The next program is the Home Performance with Energy Star. This is an audit. So Erin and I were just talking about this before everyone got on the call, because I literally am getting mine after I get off this call. The people are coming to my home to do, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to do the home performance audit. It only costs $100, and it's a comprehensive look at your home. So I moved into this home in January, and I have a space heater next to me right now because it's so cold in my office. And I'm like, there's something going on. So what's going to happen is they're going to come to my home. They're going to do a door blower test. They're going to go in my attic. They're going to go in my basement. They come in with infrared lighting, like infrared cameras, so they can tell where I have leaks. And that only costs $100. The beautiful thing about that is that once you do this, it unlocks $7,500 worth of rebates. And so the other thing I should have said is that this should also tell you where your utility, so my utility is Pepco. If I lived in a different part of the county, it may say Potomac Edison or BGE. And so then it would still come up, but it would come up for your utility. That's that program. The other program is the Quick Home Energy Checkup. This is the best program out there. It does not cost you anything, because you already paid for it. It's a surcharge that's on your utility bill. So you want to take advantage of this. And the Quick Home Energy Checkups are being done virtually. So you don't have to have anyone come into your home. And again, all you do is go here to apply for it now, and you request your appointment right here. It's that easy. And that, they come to your home, they give you high efficiency shower heads, faucet aerators. They don't come to your home, they do it virtually. They send you this in LEDs. They give you all of these things to help your home become more energy efficient. There's other programs like appliance recycling. This is something if you need help paying your bill. So this is important for folks now. If they have an electric bill greater than $300, they can apply for this, and it's a forgiveness of the bill up to $2,000. The tricky thing about this is that you can only get this once every 7 years. So just be aware of that. One of the other things we also recommend folks doing is going on budget billing. I am on budget billing here in my home, and my husband is not as energy savvy as I am. So he's like, yeah, we're on budget billing. And I said, yeah, but are you still watching how much energy we're using every month? Because if we're using more energy than we've been budgeted, we have a bill at the end. So I always tell people, when you go on budget billing, it doesn't mean you get to leave every light on. You still have to be energy efficient and conserve energy. So there's that. So you can go through this. I hope you go through this, put your own information in. Mind you, this is Montgomery County, so if you happen to live in a different county, you may not find your zip code, but this is a statewide program. Empower Maryland is throughout the entire state. So even though we say this is the Montgomery County website, all of these programs exist no matter where in the state you live. This program will not exist. This is only for Montgomery County, this home repair and weatherization program. And it's only popping up here because of the income that we put in. So just so you know, yeah, so there's all these different programs. So take a look at this. The other part I want to tell you about is specifically for COVID-19, we have information here as well. So if you have folks right now, there is a utility moratorium, meaning you can't have your utilities shut off until after November 15th. I will tell you that this date has been pushed, has been moved about 5 times. So if things continue the way they are, the likelihood that this will move until January is pretty high. So just use this page as a resource to find out what's happening. We try to make sure it's updated as often as possible. As often as I get updates, I update it. Talks about evictions and renter information. And a big thing that's happening right now are scams. So this is an important thing, especially with seniors. Scams are so prevalent. And if we go to My Energy Usage too, you can find out more about energy scams here. And we have resources in different languages. So if you need resources in English or Spanish or Amharic or Chinese, French, Korean, Vietnamese, you just go here and you will be able to print out this card in that language. So that's a resource available to you. And there's also videos here too, like how to handle a telemarketer. So if you work with seniors and you're like, you know, they're like, I get these phone calls, but I don't know what to say. This is a nice video to show them how to do it. Basically just hang up, but or just close the door. It's very, I know it's hard to do. So it's nice to have this for practice. And then the other thing about my energy usage, which is really helpful, is to understand your energy bill. I will tell you that we have partnered with Senior Planet Montgomery to do webinars, just like this Zoom session, specifically for seniors. So you can always find out that information if you go to our first page and you scroll down to the bottom, and it's going to say energy events. So right here, there will be energy events listed here. And one of the things is that we have webinars for Senior Planet Montgomery. They go through this website, they go through your bill, they go through how to pay utility bills online. And so there's a lot of information. So understand your energy bill. If you have questions yourself, we have sample bills for the 4 utilities. I don't have a sample water bill, but that's something that I should get up there now that I'm looking at it. But there's all that information. If you're selling your home, I know we have some folks that work for real estate that are real estate agents that come to these meetings. This is important because in Montgomery County, we require home sellers to provide an energy disclosure form. And so this document breaks that down for folks. If you're selling a home, like what does that mean and what do you do? And so we created that for everyone. Find out what uses the most energy in your home. So if you're looking at things, it's usually your HVAC system, heating and cooling. So that's why it's important to make sure we're keeping our thermostat at a specific temperature. So here we go. Who's getting the next goodie box?
I am.
Oh, all right, Sabrina. What temperature, or anyone, what temperature should we be keeping our thermostat set in the winter?
65,
68,
69.
67.
68.
65,
70.
Erin, I need your help.
72.
Yeah, I don't know who was right. Or
Okay, I'll tell you who's right, and then you tell me who said it. 68 degrees.
I said it.
All right,
Somebody else did too.
Sabrina. So Sabrina, you send me your
And
address and
Ellen.
you will get our goodie box. Yes, and Ellen, go ahead. You email me your address, you're getting a goodie box. Basically.
Wait a minute, I said it also.
No, you
Okay.
did not. You said 69.
No, I said 68.
I said 69. I think Meryl did say 68.
No. Guys, Larissa has plenty of boxes. Everybody gets a box.
Basically just email me and you can get it.
Yeah.
That's really how it works. And then like what I said is in Maryland, we have energy choice. So that's an important thing to know. And so this talks to you about what that means. What I tell people, especially what I tell seniors, is to just keep your utility supplier, Pepco, BGE, or Potomac Edison. The reason is they have to go through the Public Service Commission to make any updates to their rates. So it's like a huge process if they want to increase your rates. Whereas smaller companies, so if you go with like Vivint or like all these smaller companies, they do not have to go through Public Service Commission. They are regulated by the market. They go off what the market is telling them. So you could change to them and they could say, you know, you're going to get your energy at 8 cents a kilowatt hour. And then within a week, the price goes up and there goes your utility bill. You're not locked in. So I always say, stay with the big utility companies just because they have to be regulated by the Public Service Commission. The other thing with the energy scams is the Office of Consumer Protection. We partner with them, of course. They're one of them. They get a lot of information about scams. So if you ever have a question about somebody calling you or coming to your home and knocking on the door, contact the Office of Consumer Protection and they will help you.
I almost got scammed last week.
Oh no, Stephanie, what happened?
And they're still calling me.
no.
I keep getting phone calls from, I don't know who's calling. I reported them to Pepco because they have a scam alert number.
Yes,
But they're calling me claiming that they're coming to cut off my utilities today. And so when they give you the 1-800 number to call, they answer the phone. Thank you for calling Pepco. And it seems very legit, but something didn't seem right. So I went on the website and I called Pepco number that was on the website And they let me know. They said, we will never call you to let you know that we're coming to cut off your utilities that
They
day. I
will
was like,
never call
because
you.
it didn't make sense. My bills, it's automatic. It's been paid.
Yeah.
So,
And
Right.
the crazy thing is, so when I say lower your bill, like this energy program that I'm talking about, the home energy audit, which is a legitimate program, it's just one of those things that sounds too good to be true, like the quick home energy checkup. These are real programs. These, you may have someone calling you to ask if you want to schedule one. This is a real program. So there's this thing, it's a really tricky.
I think I've turned them down too.
Yeah. So what I say is, instead of you turn them down, and then you go through this instead. Go to your utility specifically and say, like, for instance, Pepco. Most everyone in Montgomery County has Pepco. So you just do it this way, request an appointment through their website. Then you know that it's going to them specifically. Yeah, it's a tricky one. The only utility that has people go door to door for the quick home energy checkups is Potomac Edison. I'm not sure why they are allowed to do that, but it's very weird. But the other utilities do not go door to door for anything. So just keep that in mind. You should not go door to door. I do say though, like sometimes when I do events, when I was doing events in person, I would sign people up for the quick home energy checkup, send their name and information to the contractor. The contractor would call you to schedule the appointment. So I have to tell people, like, when this contractor calls you, answer your phone, like they're legitimate, because otherwise you're just like, I don't know this number, and you don't answer. So, but it is a great program. You will not be getting any of the things that you would get with a quick home energy checkup with our energy kit. And the reason is, I don't want to duplicate efforts, right? So these are things that you're not going to get when you do the quick home energy checkup. So if you want new light bulbs, they will switch out your incandescent light bulbs to LEDs. Now, I will tell you, the compact fluorescents, those curly Q light bulbs that look like little pig's tails, guess what? They will not swap those out, because compact fluorescents are energy efficient. They're more energy efficient than incandescents. They're not as energy efficient as LEDs. The other thing, compact fluorescents contain mercury. So they cannot be thrown in the trash. They cannot be put in your recycling. There are only 3 ways to get rid of your CFLs. And I usually recommend to wait till they burn out. The first way, so you unscrew it, you're going to wrap it in paper towel, and you're going to put it in a plastic Ziploc bag. You can either bring it to Home Depot or Lowe's. They both have boxes outside of their stores where you can place your compact fluorescent light bulbs. Or number 2, you can bring it to the transfer station on Frederick Road. You drive in, you go all the way to the end where it says hazardous wastes, and you give them your light bulbs. If you bring them to the transfer station, you have to take them out of the plastic bag and hand them to them. The third way is by going to an energy event. So if you go here, we are going to have our very first in-person events for the first week of October, which is also Active Aging Week. And so what we're doing is we're partnering with the senior centers, and we will be outside of the senior center because the senior centers are still closed. We're going to be outside a different senior center every day the week of October 5th to October 9th. And we'll be there for 3 hours. We'll have a tent set up. You can bring your light bulbs. It's as contactless as we can. You bring your light bulbs, you put them into a box, you go to the other side of the table, you pick up your goodie bag. Your goodie bag is going to be your reusable shopping bag full of LEDs and other information. So that is something to promote with your friends and family. And yeah, and so you can go here to the website to find out information about this. The other thing is that with Active Aging Week, we are partnering with the senior centers, and I'm so excited about this. And I even have one thing here where you're going to get, if you're over 60, of course, you get a goodie bag. It's called a fit kit, and there's going to be a pedometer in there, and a water bottle, and a fanny pack, and a loop. Oh my goodness, it's the best fit kit ever. I'm so excited. So be on the lookout for that. If you know anyone that gets their food distribution through the county, their fit kits are going to be in their food distribution already. So that's what's happening. I highly encourage you to go through this website, go to all these things, help pay my bill, go through everything. There's so much information here, specifically if you're interested in renewable energy and you're not sure where to start here and you'll find information. There's so much information on this website. There's videos to help you. There are handouts to help you. And then there's also me. I'm always here to help you. So if you have additional questions, but I really want y'all to know about this website, start using this website, start sharing this website, and yeah, all your energy questions will come true, will be answered. All right, everyone. All right.
Larissa,
The chat to get all your addresses. Yes,
what's your email?
Larissa. Oh, let me show you. Larissa.Johnson. Let me just show you because I can share you. I have it. Where'd y'all just go? Okay. You gotta love it. You gotta love Zoom. No matter how many times I do Zoom things, I still lose things. All right, there you go. That's my website. My email address. Where'd that?
Can you go back?
Yes. I don't know what just happened. I'm working on it. There you go.
Put it in the chat, Larissa.
And I'll put it in the chat as well.
And by the way, Larissa,
Yes.
I think that an energy company couldn't have picked a better representative because you are the epitome of energy.
The news is he didn't pick me because I work for the county government. I do not promote any energy. I know I just got in trouble because we put an article about natural gas because natural gas has rebates available right now. So if you have natural gas like I do in my home right now, we want people to be able to take advantage of rebates that are occurring. And so, yeah, I got in trouble actually by the county because they were like, why are you presenting this? And I was like, it's a rebate. I can't not tell residents. Not everyone can switch from natural gas to electric, like that's not possible. So.
No.
So yeah.
I also wanted to say that I've been to many presentations of Larissa, and she's always got this energy. So she's just that kind of person, which I adore. And I took advantage of the free in-home visit before COVID. And the guy, he was a little bit of a salesman because they all come like with their own shtick. But it was fine. And he replaced tons of light bulbs, and it was all free. Yep. So take advantage of that when it opens up again. And also we had a call with Kathleen from Clear Choice, or Clean Choice, I think it's called. And that's using energy that's not from coal or oil, gas. It's renewable, sustainable sources. And I'm pretty impressed with that. They have a solar farm that you can tap into, and basically your electricity comes from the solar farm, which is so cool. If you can't have solar on your own roof, it's a great way to go too. So clean energy versus just any old energy is also something I'm really interested in discovering more about. So
thank you. And that brings us to this part of the website that says I want to switch to renewable energy. So exactly what you were just talking about, switch to clean energy is here. And there's companies that provide wind and solar energy, or I think what you're participating in is a community solar project. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So community solar. So you can just click here and then you'll find information about community solar. So I would just, again, put in Potomac Edit. Nope, that's not true. Oops. Well, I could put in Potomac Edison, but mine is Pepco. So I would put in Pepco as my utility supplier. This says how much you put in here, like my utility bill is that much a month. And then I'm pretty sure that the company you just talked about is here. Clean Choice Energy. So you're participating right now in either the Simba Solar or the Monarch Solar project. Do you know which one it is?
Actually, I'm not participating yet.
Oh, you're not yet. Oh, okay, you're learning. Yeah, so you can find
they're both
information
in for butterflies, I think, because the other thing is that these solar farms, they've discovered some of them are created and then destroy all the ecosystems below them. So it's important also to join a solar farm that's actually doing the right thing. It's very complicated in this world of ours.
Yeah, and the thing is, most Americans, most humans only think about electricity 2 times. And that's when their electricity bill is too high or their electricity is turned off. So like, I forget who it was that said basically, like they were like, why did this person call me? My bill is paid automatically. Most of us are on automatic bill pay. Most of us don't even look at our bill when it comes in the mail. And that's when you have the inserts that talk about the quick home energy checkup or community solar. We don't read that stuff. The average American thinks about electricity 9 minutes a year. 9 minutes. I just quadrupled that for you all today. But yeah, 9 minutes, like that's how long. And electricity, we're using it every single day. We use it to cook our food, to heat, to keep our food cold. And you'll get a refrigerator thermometer in that box too. And that's important because refrigerators are used all the time. They're our biggest appliance that's used. They're our appliance that's using the most electricity. It uses about 4% of your electricity in your home. And you want to make sure it's running optimally, right? So you need to figure out what temperature that is. And most of us don't know unless you have a smart or a new refrigerator. Usually you have that thing that says cold, colder, coldest, or 0 to 5. And you're like, what does this mean? What is 4? Is 4 whatever? You want your refrigerator to be between 35 and 40 degrees. Anything lower, you now have a freezer. Anything higher, you now run the risk of spoiling your food. 35 to 40 degrees. That's your sweet spot. So that's information is in the energy box. So you don't even have to worry about that. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing this. Do we have any questions? I know we have, how long, do we still do it till 10? So we have 20 minutes so we can do other stuff and sharing.
Does anyone have any questions?
I will go through the chat and copy and paste everyone's information so I can make sure. I will be in the office tomorrow to mail stuff, so you're in luck. I only go once a week, so.
Does everybody know how to save the chat, by the way?
No.
Okay. You go down to the bottom of the screen where it says chat, you click on it, and it opens up that little box. At the bottom of that box where it says to everyone or whatever, go over to the right where it says file. Go to the right of that, there are 3 dots. When you hover over that, you see the word more, click on it, and then it opens up the words save chat. And if you click on that, it'll save the chat and it'll put it in a folder on your computer.
Oh my God.
Perfect. That's wonderful.
In documents. there'll be a
Unfortunately, it
jump-
doesn't work on an iPad. Just FYI.
Yeah,
You have to be
Not
in a
working on my
laptop.
phone either.
No, okay, I'm sorry. This is for computers.
Well, somebody can send it to you, so.
I can send it. That's no problem.
Great information. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks,
You're
Joe.
welcome. You
I
have
only
now
thought that was
exhausted-
available to host, so that's
You've
awesome.
exhausted the limit of my technological knowledge. So,
I was Joe, our other technical guru.
We learn something new every day. The other beautiful thing is, of course, we are doing virtual presentations and things. So, and I just did with Senior Planet Montgomery, we just did Fall Into Savings, which is basically a Jeopardy style game. So it was really fun. And of course, I mail out prizes to everyone, so you don't have to be there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I do that with groups. We can do things like that. We can also, I tailor everything to the population that I'm working with. So you all have my email address if you want to try to figure out how we do something. October's Energy Action Month, I will tell you, is jam-packed, even though we are in this quarantine lifestyle. We are doing trivia games every Tuesday and Thursday. We will be at senior centers the first week of October. The third week of October, we're doing a plogging challenge, which is with the recreation department in the parks. And plogging is basically just walking and picking up trash. So while you're going your normal walk, and we'll be giving away plogging bags and those nice little gripper things, so you don't have to bend over and pick up trash. We'll be giving those away. And then for the whole month of October, and for the rest of the year, we are partnering with about 60 different organizations to do a virtual scavenger hunt. So there's going to be signs. There's going to be signs about this big, 12 by 18, and they're metal, and they're going to be at different locations. And all you have to do is go check into those locations by, pressing the QR code, and then you'll be entered to win prizes like $25 gift cards to breweries and restaurants and museums. So it's going to be pretty fun, and you'll learn about like how that building is energy efficient too. So be on the lookout for that. I'm trying to think. And then the other thing too, if you do like alcohol.
Oh, who likes alcohol? Wait a minute.
Well,
Who
Did
likes-
you do
Girl
a
likes
beer and
alcohol.
bulb thing?
Yes.
A beer and bulb event?
Well, we're doing LEDs and libations, so we're partnering with all 26 alcohol beverage locations, and so all you have to do is buy a Maryland-made beer, wine, or spirit, and then you will get an LED at the checkout. That's it. You don't even have to give me your old light bulbs. You just get a new light bulb for just buying Maryland-made alcohol. So Tito's
Wow.
doesn't count. Sorry, Maryland. But you could get like Twin Valley. Twin Valley is right here in Rockville, and they have some good libations. So if you buy Twin Valley, you get an LED light bulb. So that's happening for the month of October as well. So be on the lookout for that. There's a lot happening.
So let's go ahead and, well, first of all, does anyone have questions they'd like to ask?
Can we get your slides? Is that something you can give out?
Yeah. And I didn't go through all of them, believe it or not, but I will send them to you for sure.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go around and have everyone introduce themselves. We could do the 5 words. Larissa misses that. Should we do 5 words, Meryl?
Well, you better explain it. We have a bunch of
Yeah.
new people who may not know what it's all about.
Yes. So when we used to meet live and in person, in interest of time, we used to have people just give 5 words about themselves or their company or what they do. And so that's what Larissa was asking about. So Meryl, did you want to start with your 5 words?
No. No, I got to think about it. You know, it's been too long. So
Yeah.
why don't you go first, Sabrina?
Let's see.
Not saving time.
No.
In the interest of time,
Okay, go ahead, Joe. You go.
all right. Feel good preparing for life.
Excellent. Ellen?
Okay, just from Larissa, exuberance. Thank you. Ethical, planning, helping, organizing, and future.
Okay, excellent. Julia?
Okay, healthcare, Medicare, welfare, kind, compassionate advocacy for seniors.
Excellent. Let's go to Erin.
I guess home care delivered with heart.
Oh, that's excellent.
Very good.
Very good. Very good. Beth?
Sorry, I was muted there.
Yes, you were.
Let's see. Aromatherapy for stress, sleep, less pain. I think that was 6 words, sorry.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
Patty?
I pay bills for people.
Elena?
I don't have one, but we save energy too. We work with DEP. I work with Habitat for Humanity.
Patricia Dubroff?
We love Habitat.
You just did it.
Home care support with kindness.
Excellent. Donna?
A not-for-profit engaged living for seniors.
Nice. Allison?
Giving massage for seniors at home.
Nice. Stephanie?
Hi, sorry. Had to take an emergency phone call. So this is my first time doing this, and I'll be honest, I kind of missed the introduction because I just hopped off the phone. For the, what are we, that's 5 words?
Yeah.
That describe you or who you work for.
Friendly, motivated, service, personal care.
Excellent. Melissa?
Community angels, nursing services, affordable.
Jane?
Make a difference with advanced care, with advanced your directive. Make a difference with your advanced directive. It's a little few.
Okay, we're going back to Merrill now.
Okay. Efficient, review, peace, caring, no family woes.
But you didn't say the name of your company.
Oh, you're right about
Neither did
that.
I.
Neither did I.
TLC, Daily Money Mentor.
Nice. Okay, so it's my turn. So I'm Sabrina, your co-host. And my husband and I own Mike's Locksmith and Security. So I would say award-winning security, treat you like family.
Like a million words.
Yes, that's a lot more than 5 words, but that's
Okay, but I'm allowed that.
Co-host privilege.
you're absolutely right. You truly
Larissa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I learned so much.
My 5
Me
words
too.
are energetically educating everyone on energy.
Woo!
All
Good
right.
one.
Good.
Yeah, pretty fun. But yeah, thank you so very much. And like I said, I'm here for any partnership, anything you need. And we have money to buy things. Which is important.
I need a roof.
Well, not roofs, but Habitat for Humanity has a program that you may qualify for.
That's Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, repair and weatherization. We
Yeah.
also have, can I just say that we also have, through a subsidized PEPCO program, we sell LEDs, and all of them are $1 and $2. So you can really save a lot of money on your energy bill if you replace. I think our highest wattage, which would compare to 100 watts, is 11 to 13 watts, of energy used. So it's really a good thing. And with all of these subsidized programs and Department of Energy, you can really replace the bulbs in your whole house and save. So it can add up.
Habitat Restore is awesome. They have it right, the one in Rockville, they have it right at the beginning when you walk
Yeah.
into the store. It's right to the right, next to you can tell I go to that store quite often. As soon as they opened up, I was like, ooh, let me get in there. Yeah, they have the light bulbs, and they have different sizes too. So not just
Right.
your typical A-frame light bulb like this. They also have chandelier light bulbs and globe light bulbs and all LEDs.
We're actually waiting on a shipment right now, so we're a little low, but yes, we have all kinds of floods, indoor, outdoor, dimmable, and they're all $2. And if they're a regular light bulb, we do get 60 and 100 watts. They are $1. And I can tell you, I have them, and my bedroom looks like the sun because they're so bright, and I'm saving. Yeah.
And I didn't know that the CFL lights couldn't be thrown in the trash. I didn't realize they had to be
I didn't either.
recycled.
I didn't
didn't
either.
So
I've
thank
definitely
you.
thrown some in the trash.
So if you look at it at the bottom, at the ballast of the light bulb, it'll say, like, on the compact fluorescent, it'll say contains mercury. Please go to epa.gov to find out how to dispose. But CFLs are so energy efficient that you probably put them in maybe 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, they were telling you, don't forget these contain mercury, but that was 8 years ago, and life happens. And so a lot of folks, the other thing is if they break, you want to make sure that you're opening all your windows. It's a hazardous waste to open all your windows. Pick it up with a wet paper towel. Do not use a broom. Do not use a vacuum cleaner, because if you do that, mercury will stay in that broom or that vacuum cleaner forever, pretty much.
I have broken all of these rules.
I know. But now you
No
know.
idea.
You'll remember. But I know it's very frustrating. You don't want to have this in your home, and that's why these light bulb exchanges are really important, because I highly encourage folks to just go ahead and unscrew them and bring them to me, because I'll make sure they get to the transfer station for you. And then you just have the LEDs, and LEDs last 50,000 hours. So on average, if you're using your light bulb 8 hours a day, that's 11 years. You won't have to replace your light bulb for 11 years. Now, of course, some malfunction and do weird stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the other plus.
I have a question. How did you find out about our group, Senior Services Alliance, or did somebody find you?
No, she met me.
Yeah.
I just wanted everybody to know
Oh,
how.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
met Sabrina. Gosh, where did I meet you, Sabrina?
At the Silver Spring Civic Center.
Yeah.
It was the Beacon Expo. That's right.
That's what it was, the Beacon Expo.
Exactly.
And the Beacon Expo is going virtual this year, if y'all
Yes.
haven't seen that.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. But yeah, so I learned about this group from that, and then I started coming to meetings, I think
Yes.
last
Yes.
August or so, because they had a fun Christmas party. I had so much fun with this.
Everybody did.
I loved that party. And then, yeah, and so I asked if I could present in September because it's leading up to Energy Action Month. So,
Well,
and most people don't know about Energy Action Month.
I want to thank you, of course, on behalf of Sabrina too, for the support that you have given our group, because attending our meetings is just another way of getting out, not only to the public, but to not only our senior community, but just our community in general. So you add a lot of value, and we really appreciate it. So.
Thank you. And I just wanted to, somebody asked about a CFL. So I just want to show y'all, this is a CFL, compact fluorescent light bulb. These are those curly Q ones. So if you have those are the ones that you can bring to me at these events. LEDs, the beautiful thing is they are now plastic. So I could literally, I just drop this on the ground. Like I can throw this across the room and it's not going to break because it's made out of plastic and not glass. So that's how you know. But just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, I guess we're done.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you,
Larissa. That was
guys.
really
Great
educational.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Larissa.
Go check out the website. You're going to be your brain is going to explode when you see how much information there is about energy. You're going to be like,
Thank
why?
you.
We will be glad to blabbermouth about you.
Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year to everybody celebrating.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody stay well.
Everybody, if I did anything to upset anybody in the last year, please forgive me.
Start again next week.
Me also, please. Forgiveness. Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some
Yes.
quick good news to share.
Okay.
Those of you who knew Michael, who know Michael,
Yes.
moving to Boston. He actually is no longer moving to Boston. He received a promotion here. So he
Wow.
did.
That's great news, Stephanie.
Yeah, he accepted the Associate Executive Director position here at Brookdale. So he's in training for that right now.
Oh, my
Good for
God.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's
Oh, so
great.
we'll be seeing more of him. That's so nice.
Yeah.
And you get to keep your job, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, I just got him.
I
Everybody
know.
wins.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Friday for our
Yeah,
Zoom
absolutely.
session. That'll be fun. I'm doing a Making Memories together with these guys so that they can all learn how to play the game. Anybody wants to learn, I'm doing Zoom classes
I
for
have your
families and
I have
staff.
your name in my office here.
Have
Yay.
a good month, everybody.
Great to see everybody.
Likewise.
Oh, I was going to make one quick mention is that the second in our education series is going to be on October 14th. And we're going to be talking about internet and email safety, like as it pertains to seniors mostly. And we're hoping to include some seniors who are actually using email and their computers so that they know what to look for in being safe. So anyway, so look out for that. I should be putting out an announcement probably by Monday or Tuesday.
Fantastic.
I'll put out an announcement about that.
Is that when
Okay.
the world-renowned Ed Samuels is going to present?
Yes. Yeah.
Outstanding.
So on a healthcare note, flu shots out. So be the early bird and stay safe and keep healthy.
Everyone stay safe.
Yes.
Yes,
Hi,
please.
everybody.
Stay
Good
well.
day, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Have a wonderful
Bye.
Bye.